G'day, welcome to the channel. My name's Chad and I'm from Pynamic Audio, and today in this video we're going to take you through the Pynamic 4062 rack unit, which we've just released. We're really excited about it. It's a great sounding compressor, one of my personal favorites. Just sounds great on everything in the studio, and there's nothing that quite sounds like it either. So a little bit of background on myself. I'm a studio engineer from Perth, West Australia. And a musician myself. I got into audio design basically out of necessity as a young engineer, not having the money to kind of buy all the kit that I wanted. So I got into building it and designing it, and 15 years later, kind of here we are. We started our own company. We're intent on providing some of the more rare recording units and pieces to market for people to use in their studios. I mean, the original PYE costs around $20,000–$25,000 at the moment. So at our price point for this unit, it makes it more accessible for people like yourself to use on records, and yeah, get to hear the magic of the PWM compression sound. So a little bit of tech stuff about this unit, and feel free to skip ahead to the tests if this is a bit nerd speak and heavy for you, but it works by a technology called PWM, pulse width modulation. And probably the easiest analogy to think of is thinning scissors. So if you go to the barber and they just use normal scissors, they're going to take chunks off, and that's your gain reduction. But if you use thinning scissors, you're thinning out the material. And the overall result is a more transparent sound, gluey sound. It's just very cool. You can also think of it as a tremolo, but a very, very fast tremolo where you don't hear the tremolo effect itself, but the overall net result is a reduction in gain. If the duty cycle, if you think of a square wave where up is on, down is off, if the duty cycle is 50% on, 50% off, you're going to get a ratio of 2 to 1. You're going to get a 50% reduction in your overall material. And that's basically how it works. All right, let's put some stuff through it and see how it sounds. So this is the unit here. It's a stereo unit with a linking capacity to link the two together. If you do link them together, you do need to have the same settings on the ratio, attack, decay for it to work. All of these are switched, step switches, so no pots. So it's all beautifully recallable. You've got a link, bypass and limit, and a bypass and limit. So just the one link button, obviously. You've got an input, an output, decay, attack, ratio, and a high pass filter. So on our ratio, we've got 1:1, which is basically our distortion mode. It's not doing any compression in this mode, just the sound of the unit, and you get your crunch, your tape kind of crunch from there. 2 to 1, 3 to 1, and 5 to 1. And then if you hit limit, it overrides the ratio settings. So it's great because you can have, say 2 to 1, and then it's on 2 to 1 now. When I push it to limit, it goes to limit mode. So that means I can A/B between limit mode and 2 to 1, or I can A/B between limit mode and distortion mode, just with the push of a button. Okay, so I'm focused on one of the channels on the unit, but just assume whatever I'm doing on this channel, I'm doing on the other as a stereo pair. I've got the attack to stock. So on one, it's the same as the stock unit, the PYE, and as you go this way, the attack slows down. The decay settings are all stock values. I like the 0.2 to start off. So what I'm going to try and do with the source material is just try and pick a sound that sounds great for it, and then maybe try some other settings just to show you what it can do, and how you can get different sounds. It may not be maybe the settings you would choose, but hopefully it gives you enough of a range of sounds so that you know what the machine can do. I'll do my best. Okay, we're going to start off with some drums that have some toms in it. Toms sound great through this unit. So we'll see how they go. I'm just going to start in limit mode because that tends to sound great. And we'll start in bypass and then get in. All right, here we go. So we can really slam it and kind of see what that sounds like. So super fast release. And you can imagine that sounding really good as a parallel thing or just adding weight. And let's try something a bit more conservative. So it's bypassed, on, okay, let's try distortion mode. Now a cool trick I've learnt is if you want that distortion sound but still want to engage the limiter a bit, put it in limit mode, put the high pass on, and you can hear that kick really triggering that distortion. Yeah, so you can get some big sounds or some more subtle ones. Try and gain match them. So that's just adding some subtle distortion. Let's try 2:1. Bring some of the kick compression back in. So yeah, 2:1 on drum sounds great as well. And then 5:1, really doing some work there. So 2:1, 3:1, and 5:1 are much faster attack than limit mode. So just be aware of that. Alright, let's try a it goes. They're in bypass. Straight away that's sounding really nice and pumpy. Put it on 0.4 seconds. Or nice and quick, 0.1. Sounds great without it. Let's try distortion mode on that one. Just nice distortion on that kick and snare. And you get a slightly different distortion if you push the output stage or the input. So the output stage is more aggressive, but nice as well. There's a lot of output gain, so it's going to be you're going to have to gain reduce it in Pro Tools, but you get the idea. Some really aggressive settings. You can see the high pass is stopping the kick from making it pump. We can introduce the kick back in. So we're getting some really aggressive settings, but it's sounding pretty transparent still. Okay, so one of my personal favorites is acoustic guitar. A lot of the times limit mode with 0.2 second decay. Just start with fast attack. We'll start in bypass and you can hear it. So just a beautiful gluey feel, really bringing out the transients. And if we find that the initial hits are too much, we can back off the bass. Yeah. That's in bypass. Really adding some weight to it. Right, let's try some picking. Bypass. Bypassed. I mean, look how much gain reduction we've got going on, and it's just sounds so transparent. I find that really aggressive settings on acoustic guitar tend to sound really good. Bypassed. Especially in a mix, it just helps the acoustic guitar to sit in place and more of the percussive elements to come out of it. Let's put a whole track through and just see how that. Alright, let's try in 2-to-1 mode. Three to one. I think 2-to-1 sounds good for this kind of thing, but a limit mode is cool too. Just adding a bit more grunt, a bit more distortion. Alright, same settings, different song. We're in bypass. All right, I'm going to kick into limit mode. Try something really aggressive. Even in aggressive mode, it just sounds good. It's bypassed. Add some weight to it. Here we go. All the sides information comes out. The tail of the transients comes out. Try limit mode. Bypass. Let's try some heavy. Right, 3-to-1. Limit mode. Sounding cool. You're going to hear some fizz in the side in limit mode, which is kind of cool. Let's go 2-to-1. Limit, bypass, sorry, and on. just gluing this all together really nicely. It's in 2:1. Go to limit. Three to one. You'll hear that distortion start to come through. Even more in limit mode. Let's just try just distortion mode on this. Clean, bypass. Clean, bypass. And we're getting some distortion now. Okay. Let's start with some slap bass, and we're going to go 3:1 for this. We're going to go start with a fairly fast attack, and then we'll dial it in. Let's take limit mode off, so we're in 3:1. Bring up the attack, let more transient through. And bypass. Bypass. That's great in 2:1. Here's a different bass sound. We're in limit mode. In bypass. Quite a bassy piano, so we'll take out the bass and dial it back a bit. Let's let some of the transients through. There we go. bring out more of those tails. Let's try a bit more of a stabby piano, bright. Go a bit more extreme with this. Makes it more exciting. Beautiful. Bypassed, kind of flat. Go really extreme, see what we get. This has that kind of tape vibe almost. Put it in 2:1. 3:1. 3:1's nice too. Okay, that's probably going to do it for this video for today. Thanks for stopping by and checking us out and for your interest in our products. If you've got any questions, give us an email, admin@pynamic.com.au. We'll have the link in the description, as well as a link to our website where you can buy these units and other ones. We've got the 500 series unit version, which is exactly the same, just in a 500 series format, so you can put it in your lunchbox. We also have a Zener limiter in store, which we're going to do a video on soon. And we're going to bring out some new products this year. We've got some pretty fantastic stuff coming out, so stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll keep you updated with new products that we've got coming out. Okay, happy mixing and have a great day.